Oh man. All right, where did we leave off yesterday? We were working on fucked up and died. Good morning, JD. How you doing, man? Oh wait. Doing good getting back into work. That's good to hear. How's the house and everything doing? How's that whole process? All right, let's see here. About to explode the summer. I think we want to go. I kind of like that. Just had a content just come out to my house yesterday to give an estimate on how much we'll get reimbursed for all personal belongings. Other than that, waiting on contractor estimates. Initial estimates are at 67,000, but definitely missing stuff, so it'll go higher. Was worried about my tree removal invoice of 3068, but my insurance paid it. Nice. Hopefully, insurance continues to pull through. So this is what we decided we were gonna go with over here yesterday. Something like that. I do like how on the other one it has this bar up top. I think I want to do something like that. Maybe. Data is not loading. All right. Yeah, I've heard good things about my companies. I'm happy with it so far. They fronted me like 7K for personal belongings, but my contents adjuster estimated more than 25K of belongings. I should be getting a check for that. Good. Good. Now it's stuck on the loading spinner. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. All right, we're just gonna go for it. Keyboard's good, and the project, we're getting close to shipping an MVP here. We're just adding some data to the dashboards and a notification system, really, and that'll be where we're at for a minute. Come on. So we know in here, I want to do something like, this is going to be outreach metrics. And we're going to make the header background brand dark. And this needs to, whoops, that was too far. This is going to be flex and flex row. And we can make this a span, I guess. Where did that outreach come from? Span. Span. And then we need an icon of some kind here. Still borked. It still never gets past the loading spinner. All right, we got to figure out how to get this thing. Sure, we'll install Ghosty. Oh no, feel free to ask questions, Lines. That's totally cool. Question friendly stream. Dialed. You know what, we are just gonna dude, this is lagging so bad. I can't understand cores. I've been trying to make a website and currently it's up in Firebase, but testing it locally, I see cores errors, which I'm being frustrated to solve. Yes, fun cores. So, a lot of the time by default on your server, you're going to have core settings such that the server is going to check that the request came from the same host or origin that the server is running on, and or some whitelisted group of domains or hosts. And the way you get around that in dev is setting up. Do I have to have an example of this somewhere? I don't know. Where can I look at to show this? Cores Express. Here we go. So, I mean, if you're using Express, using the cores package by default and doing this will get you there. But you want to do like enable star in development. I don't know if this is going to have an example. Yeah, you basically want something like this. You want to allow the origin star, and then when you're in development, it'll work. But I actually just tweeted about cores. Right here. Cores actually stands for cross origin ritual sacrifice. Ritual sacrifice. I've always enjoyed. Alright, this is so stupid. Alright, we're just gonna start a new chat. And we're gonna grab this. Ba, 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 ba. Design a metrics outreach card component for a dashboard um, for this data. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go let the dogs out real quick while this is generating. I'll be right back in like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm back. Good morning, y'all. Okay, this is terrible. More in purplish. Okay, let's grab a phone icon while this is figuring itself out. Let's go ahead and just make a new split. And we'll say this is going to be Lucide icons. And let's look for, can I Command K? Oh, come on. I just want, here it is, Lucide Svelte. Is this really gonna be a pain in the ass right now? Icons. We want like a phone, I guess. That might be a pretty good one. Phone outgoing. Phone call's decent too. All right. All right, I want to grab some of this data real quick to ask a question to the client about. Drive. Let's jump over to Google Drive, and we're going to go to our spreadsheet, and I'm going to grab a quick screenshot of these. Grab that. Copy image. Appointments made, appointments kept, dial reach. I wish this had formulas on it. Appointments kept, dial reach. All right, that tab actually helps a little bit. Okay. So based on this one, I don't know what set is. sets slash reaches slash dials. So, okay, yeah, here we go. Phoning efficiency. So these two stats go together. I don't know where. Dial set. So this must be cold calling, and this must be schedule calling. All right. So let's say this is going to be
functions
dialed.
Describe the world.
And then we also want like, so it looks like we probably want reached. The same thing. And let's just say we have this type here. It's going to be a goal metric. And this is going to be a read. No, this is going to be goal number, and then actual will be a number. And then we can change that to be goal metric. Same deal. Great. Thank you for the follow lines. Let me know if you still get stuck on the course stuff, because courses can be really annoying. So we've dialed and reached, and then we want, let's say we have set. Sets reaches over dials, sets over reaches, calls set, and we'll say that's goal metric. And then we'll do appointments. Appointments made, goal metric, and then same thing here, but instead of made, this will be set or kept. All right. We'll go with that to start. What up, Disgruntled? Okay, so let's see if we can get V0 to figure its shit out here. Damn it. Command Shift T. Appointment set, total set. Let's update the card to use this data type. Oh, shit. Stop. The user should be able to switch the view of the data period slash view of the data based on the period, whatever. Hopefully no other break after this triple header. Yeah, I wonder how long is it? What is it? Vegas after Brazil? Probably like a 2-week break or something. I don't know why it's throwing a calendar in here. Calls dialed. What is this thing doing? Please generate 3 different designs side by side for viewing the same data. All right, either way, we can start working on this a little bit more here. We'll get our props. We'll get basically all of this: period, dialed, reached, call set, appointment made, appointment kept. This will be props, and that equals our props. Got that. And then, all right, here we go. I like this one. It is v0.dev. What do you mean by it's online? Yeah, it's online. It's a web app by Vercel. Let's work with the first design, but let's improve it. Let's make sure that the goal is clear and the percentage is visible, along with if it's trending up or down over the time period, over time. This is v0, but then I'm using Svelte, TypeScript, and EffectTS to actually implement stuff. Let's go ahead and switch up some music here. We're gonna listen to Stolen Gin. No, not that. No, that black window. This one on the right, Chandu. If you're talking about the web app on the right, it's v0. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and trick v0, and we're gonna say, take this, take a screenshot, copy image, we're gonna start a new chat, and we're gonna say, please make this design better, more visually appealing and useful. It's a dashboard call for a financial advisor who, for viewing their metrics over time, this particular card is for viewing their outreach metrics, and the data looks like the following. We'll go grab our TypeScript type definitions. Yoink that, and now we will make the AI work against itself. We going? All right, enhanced visual hierarchy, colored progress bars, percentage completion shows smooth transitions, tooltips. Great. Let's see what this. Oh God, the colors look terrible. Remove the colors. That's so bad. Remove the color. And fix the spacing / design of the period selector. Oh, we got the fast mode. Hopefully it's fast. Do it. Scan. Neuron. Alright. I guess we're just gonna do it this way. So I think this looks actually pretty good. I wanted to fix the spacing of the title and period selector. So the whole premise of V0 is that like it's version 0. It's a starting point. So what I like to do, especially because I'm writing in Svelte right now, is I can probably have this generate in Svelte kit. Um, let's see if I can get it to do that. It still didn't fix that. You did bad. You did not do what I said. Retry. So I just use this as like I would use like low fidelity mockups, or if I got a design in Figma, I'll take it and I'll just replicate it. I don't have a good eye for design on my own, so V0 is really, really useful to me for, okay, we're just gonna do it ourselves. Actually, we're gonna come in here and try one other thing before we start implementing. I wanna see if I can get it to, this isn't what I wanted. What up, Noons? How you been, man? Long time no see. We want to come in here, and I think it's like, is it this page? Onboarding assessment. Onboarding. Which page am I trying to crib here? We were looking at it earlier. What's its limitations? It looks like it is doing what you're asking to do it, but yet you are not satisfied. My expectations of AI are very high. You can never let them know you're happy with them. I wanted it to fix the spacing, which I'll show you in a second, between the... Where the hell is the freaking dashboard that I want? Here we go. Let's grab... Apply... I just want to grab that. Why can't I copy this image? Alright, whatever. C, and we want to jump back over to our most recent one, and then we're going to say, what? Did it not save all the other generations? Here we go. All right. Apply a color theme like this image to the component. I don't know why these are optional. These should not be optional. Like, I really want this spacing. We'll fix that spacing on our own. All right, this is gonna be good enough for us to iterate on. And we can come back. Oh, hi, Winnie. Good morning, honey. Where did you come from? I didn't even see you here. Good morning, pretty girl. Yeah, hello. Where's your puppy? Huh? Better go tell Justine good morning. Go tell her good morning. Go get her. Go say good morning, Justine. I don't know if we can I edit this yet? Oh yeah, I can. So I can come into the code editor and like actually edit things. So I could come in here and be like, let's see here, card title, the header. I could come in here and say gap, like gap 4 probably. Save. And if I go to the preview, there, yeah, that's what I wanted. I still don't love this completely, but we'll iterate. Let's actually get this going here. All right, so we have outreach metrics, and we'll put here. Let's see if it can even do this. Implement this component using Svelte 5. We might be able to just like straight up grab it and install it with shadcn. I don't know why these props are optional. I don't want those to be optional. It looks like it's gonna work. Winnie. I don't think that's how Svelte works. Svelte doesn't have style tags, does it? Oh, I can't see previews. It does? Oh, snap. I didn't know that. All right. So we're just going to go back and we're going to go from here. And let's come here. So we'll have that. And then we'll, in our body, we actually don't need this span for now. Get rid of that. Card description. I'm not sure we need a description right now. And in the content, we'll have, we'll throw, I guess this can be a flex, right? So we'll just throw a div. We'll just throw div. Classic. And then we'll have, this is going to be a class. In fact, we can make this a generic component. I think we can use a snippet here. We'll implement it first, but we can probably use a snippet. Chandu, if you want to see how far you can take V0, let me show you budget. Fork budget sync. This is my best. This was all done with V0. This is probably the next thing we're going to build on stream. All done with V0. The animations in the background. The subtle animation here. It took me maybe like 30 minutes to get this, but like I think this looks really nice. For this one I did nuts. But like it got to a place that I'm like super happy with. Like I love this design. Does this make login sign up? Yeah, I made you can make anything with V0. I made financial advisor. I made the sign-in components for the app we're working on right now with V0. If you look down here, I built this R10. So there's the login. We implemented this last week. Where's the sign up? Metrics upload. So sometimes I'll do whole pages, and sometimes I'll just do tiny components that I need. Oh yeah, I looked at that before, Jason. That's sick. So this was made with V0 too. Unsplit this, separate tab from split. It's sick. So good. Yeah, V0 is really, really useful. I'm a big fan of V0. Especially for just like stuff like I'm doing where I'm not a designer, I don't have a designer. It like gets me pretty far to good looking components. All right, so we need a, we're in this div. Div is gonna be column, and then we want a, let's throw another div in here. This is gonna be the div that holds
Functions
the top row. So
describe
this div
the
we're writing right
world.
here is gonna have this row in it. So we're gonna have a logo. This will be, let's just say it's a phone. We'll throw that in there. And this is going to be a, this needs to be a flex call. Flex column. This needs to be a flex row. And then we're going to have, this will be, I'll just put this in a span, I guess. And we'll say this is calls dialed. /span, not Sonner. How did we get Sonner there? And then we'll have another span here, and this will be, let's just say 65 out of 100. And then we'll say this is going to be 65%. We're going to use real data for this, obviously, but. And then below that, we need our progress bar, which we have one somewhere. That's in our onboarding assessment component. Let's see here. Assessment progress. Yeah. So we have a progress. So let's import that. That's going to come from here, get rid of Sonner. So we have our progress. We can come down here now. Thank you for the follow, Holly. This will be progress. No, not sidebar provider. That was stupid. Progress, and that gets a value. Value will equal, we'll say 65 for now. And then I don't think we need a card footer. So this is running. Let's go see what this looks like right now. Yeah, not great. Lol. We can get rid of, we can get rid of these for now. And this should probably be like H-Fool. I love this song. This is the best song on the album. Yeah. Outreach metrics all dialed. Okay. So back over here. Let's actually go back over here. We're gonna say that I don't want this really to be a grid. We're gonna do flex. I like flex better than... This will be a flex column. Auto rows, we don't need that. We can keep the gap. We can get rid of that. Yeah, and then we'll just do like a justify center to start. Oops, that's not what we wanted. Not justify center, it is align center. Or center? Item center. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Chandu asks, so what skills I should focus on to be a good dev? I think I need to think like a good designer now. Honestly, I would say being a good designer is less important than ever because of tools like V0. Obviously, nothing will ever replace a good designer. Like if I had budget, I would love to work with the Coppinger to do design on this. But for becoming a good developer, the best advice I can give is just keep building. Build things you don't know how to build, struggle through it, learn, rinse and repeat. Okay. So our design, let's bump V0 up here. We're gonna use white. Is that what we told it to do with the theme? Where did we give it the theme? Here. All right, total appointments. I do kind of like that. All right. So the text needs to be white for sure. Up here, this needs to be text white. And let's jump back over here. In fact, we could put these side by side, huh? Yeah, we could do that. Outreach metrics. We can probably make this so it's not... We'll say this is going to be justify start. Oh, this is... I see why that didn't work. We want to get rid of this item center. Yeah. And we probably want to make this 2XL instead of 3XL. That looks a little bit better. And we want to do... probably font title. Yeah. It's the same thing. I'm not convinced my fonts are working. Hey, did I check my phone? I did. Justine's asking whether she should dress as Daphne from Scooby-Doo for work. $25K for any type of code review or specifically web? Any code review. Could have fooled me. All right, outreach metrics. All right, so let's then take this one, and this is going to be space around, I think, or justify around. I never remember around in between. No, it's between. There we go. That's not quite right. So we're going to want to wrap this in a span. A spa. This will go in a span. Okay, we're getting there. And we'll do like a gap of 2. Yeah. And then this will be like a gap 2 at least. Yeah. Maybe even 3. 4. No, that's too much. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. And then we want to wrap these 2 in a span as well. Do something like that. And we're going to give this a gap 2. So then we come up to here, and I think I can do class. Can we make this rounded? And then give it a background. What color background do we think this is over here? Icon. I see. So what, we're gonna have to wrap this in rounded. I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll try. Background, zinc 100. Yeah, no, we need to, well, actually, H4 and W4. No, yeah, we don't. That needs to go on. This can be a span. This is gonna be really annoying, but it's okay. Why? Oh, padding 2 is on there. Now that's too big. What the fuck just happened? What the F? How did we do this? This is so stupid. Everyone sees this? What is it? Control WW should get me here? Yeah. Let's just click that. Can I quit out of this? There we go. That was so dumb. Alright. We can probably get rid of the footer. And the phone should now size. What is H4? I mean, we can probably use a class here. Class, we'll say h4 and w4. And then we want to, in this, we want to say this is going to be justify center, right? Maybe it's item center. Yeah, there we go. We're getting closer. I kind of want to make this gap 2. Yeah. There we go. Which that probably means I can get rid of this now, right? No, we do still need that. Yeah, there we go. Morning, Rohan. Okay. So then let's do I kind of like that, the people icon. So let's jump over to Lucide, which I think should, I must have closed it. Lucide, and I want to go look at the icons. Probably people, right? Yeah, we want probably users. Yeah, we'll do users. And we'll come in here and we'll wrap this in a span. And close that up. And then we'll do users. And we'll do, close that up. And we'll say the class is going to be text background or brand green. And then below that, we'll end up making our drop-down component for selecting the date below that, I think. Let's see if that worked out right. Yeah, so we need to do space between, justify between, sorry. There we go. Yeah. And then below that, let's go look at shadcn. I don't think I have any sort of drop-down component yet in the app anywhere. I don't. So Svelte, yeah, here we go, Svelte shadcn. And we're gonna go to Svelte 5. And dashboards. I don't want to search. Here we go. We can crib this. That looks decent. All right, let's go to components. And we want not an accordion. We want a drop down menu. That's not quite it. Maybe something like this. Radio group would actually probably be the right one. I want this. I'm looking at the wrong thing, actually. I was looking at this component when really we're looking at this component. Oh, that's so stupid. Select. Yeah, we want a selector. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yes. We will get into some back-end work here later today or tomorrow for notification system. Well, maybe not. We have to get through all these charts and cards, but we'll end up building a notification system soon, which will be fun. Yeah. Yes. Sure. Yes. All right, chat. I'm gonna run upstairs and talk with Justine for a minute or two. I will be right back again. Okay, we're back. I was helping Justine pick out her work outfit Halloween costume. 30 seconds of keyboard ASMR. Did it play? I don't even know if it played. All right. So let's keep going here. We have our select component installed. So let's go back and look at the Shadcn docs to how to use this. Item value. Yeah. All right, so we'll come in here and we'll say this is going to be a select dot root. Like that's just not even close. And then inside our select, we're gonna do a select.trigger. In fact, I can just copy and paste this. Let's grab that, copy, paste that in, do that. Delete around. Down here, we want to do this would be all right, let's see what this looks like quick. Select a fruit. Where's trigger content? Okay, yeah, I see. So we don't need that necessarily.
Will you spray the wrinkles out of my dress?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Rotate. Okay. Tained milk power. I am not using Linux. I'm using OS X.
Does it look better now that I've folded it so it's not like quite...
What?
Does it look better now that I've like folded it so it's not quite so much?
Yeah, it looks great.
The little necktie thing, because before it was really long.
Looks great.
Okay. And is the tag hidden because I'm going to return this dress after this? Or should I just take it off? I should just take it off.
Boom. Cute.
Very cutesy.
Very cutesy. Very demure.
I don't think this is demure at all.
Very demure.
Chat, I'm going to work like this.
I can't see over my shoulder.
Oh.
She's going as Daphne. Look at the sun on you.
It's so bright. Oh my gosh, I look so pale. I don't know how to make it better. But yeah, I have this with like white booties.
White booties.
Yeah. Oh my.
Where are the Scooby snacks?
Bodhi would like to know too.
Bodhi would like to know too. LOL.
Okay, I'm gonna feed them, then I'm leaving.
Okay.
Okay, I love you.
Love you, bye.
I'll be back to get Winnie for her chiropractor.
Okay.
Am I gonna take Winnie to the chiropractor like this?
You might have to.
I'm gonna have to.
What time is that at?
I think it's at 2. So I have to leave work at 1, run back, and then run back. Ugh. Winnie, you're lucky you're cute. Yeah, because you know what sucks is that her vet right next to my office.
does this work? I want the API reference. Fruit.value. Bind value. Okay, so that goes on the root. So this will be single, and then we'll say name is equal to period, and then we'll do bind to selected period. I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Maybe it will. Ah, dude, what? Do I need to do import star from? So that, yeah, I do. I would have to do change around that. How do I want to do that? Import star as select. That should do it. Cannot use bind with this property. It is declared as non-bindable. Right. We should be able to do bindable. No, not there. Wait, how does this work? I just do that. That's what I did. It's literally what I did, chat. How do I do this? I want like the initial state, selected period. In fact, that doesn't need the props, right? That doesn't need to come in on a prop. That will just be, we'll default to month. And this can be just period. Why? Am I dumb? I feel like I'm following the exact example. Value month. Select root, bind colon value. Okay, I guess that works. Quarter. And then the last one will be year to date. YTD. And now if we look, where is it? Why is it not there? Are we running? Oh, we're not running. Huh. Okay, that is freaking hideous. But we should be able to come in here and make that month to start. That looked like that broke. So what's broken right now? Display period. Period is string, and then we'll say if period is equal to period is equal to YTD, we will return YTD.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
If I call you crying, it's because no one else dressed up and I look silly.
What?
If I call you crying, it's because no one else dressed up and I look silly.
Okay, I'm sure you won't.
I will let you know.
Display period. What is it called? Value? Yeah, okay. And then Winnie. Dude, that was Justine leaving. Winnie. Bad girl. That doesn't look like... Oh, that's not where I wanted the gap. That's gonna be in here. That needs to be like gap 2, yeah. There we go. Do we like that there? The other thing we could do is we can make this a row. So we get the card title. And we could take you and then put it here. And justify Item center. Whoops. Justify start. Is that what we want? Items start. I didn't do anything. No, I don't know if I like that. I don't know where to put this thing. Maybe we put it in the body. Like in here. Self. And why did I not do that? I hate CSS. Okay, so we want in here, that looks right. And then, why is she calling me? Yeah, what's up? Is it just the landscapers? Sure. Sorry about that, chat. I had to grab something for Justine. Take it out to her car. So this is a flex call. And we want to do, I mean, we could do the classic float, right? Probably. No, that doesn't even work. Dumb. Line. It's like I want to. Self end. Is that what I thought it was? Self end. I really thought that was the right style. This just needs to go. I mean, what if I wrap this in a div quick? The classic response to everything. Wrap it in a div. And then we do flex or class equals width full flex row justify end. There we go. I don't know where I want to put this stupid drop down. I hate this thing. Why is this thing like not updating its width? So it's a button. The width is hard coded. So I should be able to come in here and just like say, oh, right here, the trigger is the thing that's probably preventing it from growing, right? If I delete this, And that's not the worst. I still don't love it. Whatever, we'll keep it as that for now, even though I don't love it. Okay. All right. So we gotta go look up this Svelte ShadCN component API, because we want it to not be unselectable. There should always be a value. Just give me the API. Fully controlled. Yeah. Managing the open state. Change handler. We could probably no op. Opt out of floating UI. Guys, no barks. Sorry, chat. All right, here we go. All right, so we want to turn off allow deselect. Allow deselect equals false. That's probably the prop. Allow these notes. All right, let's see if that got us there. Yeah, great. It forces us to have one. Okay, cool. So let's break this out. This one right here. It's the outer div. So we want this one. This is going to be a goal metric. All right, I need to figure out how to do snippets. Again, where's the Svelte kit docs? Let's go Svelte, dev, and we want to go to docs, Svelte, snippet, snippet, snippet. Here we go. Render figure. Okay, so we're gonna come down here and we're just gonna do like hashtag snippet. That's literally not what I pressed. And this is gonna be called snippet goal metric. Replace that with the G. And snippet has a close / snippet. And then in here, we're gonna grab essentially this entire block and throw that in there. And goal metrics are going to take, it's going to take a goal and it's going to take a actual, I think that's what I made it. Yeah, goal metric. This will be a goal metric. And then this will be, oh, we need a title too. Props. We'll go up here and we'll do this. Type is that and equals goal metric and name string. And then we'll go back down here. What up, Costa? And then we'll have a name in here. And this will be change name. And this will be actual goal. And this will be math.round. Actual divided by goal. In fact, we can do in here, we can do one of these bad boys. We can do a little @const action, and we can say, I don't know, call it percentage, is math.round, actual divided by goal. And then down here, we can change in here. This will be percentage. And same with this one. Is that typing just borrowing, extending? Yeah, it's essentially the intersection of these two types. So if you were to look at this, in fact, we can use our unify intersection. So if we do unify intersection, you see the type becomes that. All right, so now we have our goal metric, and we should be able to come in here and go @render goal metric and pass in, let's just say name is going to be foo, actual is going to be, let's just say 33, expected or goal is going to be 100. Snippets are cool. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It worked. Now we have a reusable component in the same file. One of the biggest complaints about Svelte before was that you can only have one component in a file. Boom. Snippets are dope. So really, we know how many of these we're going to have. So we can come down here and we'll do this will be dialed. and this will be dial dot in fact, I should be able to just do dot 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 dialed. Yeah, and then we can do, it should be dialed, reached, and then we can do calls set. Say scheduled. And this will be calls set. And then we'll do appointments made. Appointments made. And then we'll do one of these and we'll say made, and that'll be kept. And we probably want, we have a gap of 6 in there. What is 6? 24 pixels, that seems aggressive. Of course we get none. Because we don't have real data yet. That makes sense. But that is looking like what we want. We want to get our icons correct too. How do we want to do that? We could do like a little lookup map, I guess, of let's write a little function here. Function metric to icon, and we'll get let's see here, type props, key we'll say metric, and this is going to be a key of props. And it's going to return, you can just switch, I guess. Or this is really just a hash map, huh? Yeah, we don't even need this to be a function. It's just gonna be just const, just be const that. This can change to being a map or an object. And this will have in it, dialed will be phone. Reached will be, what does it have over here for reached? Oh, it has the same icon as that. Let's go find an icon for reached. Lucide, hello, I don't know. Phone. Phone call, I guess. Phone call. Then we have calls. We should change that to call scheduled. Come down here. This will be calls scheduled. And that will be, what icon did we use over here? Looks like a calendar. We should flip-flop these icons. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do the calendar plus. And then we'll have appointments made, and we'll do calendar time clock, calendar clock, and appointments kept will be the calendar check. Yeah, that one. And we'll import all of these. Come on, language server, I believe. All right, so now we have that map, and we should be able to actually, we probably want oops, that's not what I wanted. You're out of credits already? I think it's only 20 bucks for unlimited. All right, there we go. So in here, we'll do another const. And we'll say at const icon equals metrics to icon, and we'll take name. Right, change around that. I guess as const. Really? This will be dialed or reached or calls scheduled or appointments made. And finally, that should be appointments kept. Const. That's a typo. That's a typo. Appointments made. And this is appointments kept. There we go. Okay. So now we have our icon. And we can put this in there. There we go. Our icons just worked over there. Ain't that fancy, chat? Zero, what up, Nix? Long time no see, buddy. Okay. Now we need to get actual data in.
Functions describe
So let's
the world.
go render this in here. And I guess we can actually get like the real data. What happened to that Saga project? What do you mean Saga project? Oh, can I not export that? That's stupid. Whatever, we'll just copy paste for a second. Oh, yeah. You built a Saga pattern for microservices with Rust language. I ended up building a job queue in Rust and then rewrote it to TypeScript using effect. Changing word. We can just do it this way. This is going to be fine. It's going to be dialed, and this will be goal is going to be, I don't know, let's just say 250. And then, was it actual? Yeah, actual is going to be, let's just say 176. And then we can copy and paste that. And this will be reached. And we'll say this is going to be 170, 150. And we reached, let's just say we had a really bad week or month. Reached, boom. This will be calls scheduled. We'll say this can be, the goal is to schedule 150. And we scheduled 100 so far. And then this is appointments made. Say this should be, I don't know, like 40. Actual is gonna be 20. Appointments kept, it's gonna be 30 and 10. Let's say 13. And then we should be able to do, just spread the props, right? Yeah. All right, so there's some fake data. There we go. Our math is not mathing. Why so much TypeScript? One, because this is a client project that I'm getting paid for that I'll eventually likely hand off to somebody else. And then I do TypeScript full time at Svelte, and I've been doing a lot of effect. So I've been trying to spend a lot of time on getting good at effect. So I'm guessing that in our, we have to multiply by 100 in our component over here. Slash function. Where do we do that? Yeah, we want to multiply times 100. Yeah. Okay. And then let's go ahead. We have, I did this somewhere else in here. assessment progress. Yeah. We want to throw that right there. And then we want to take this and let's throw a class on here. This is going to be bold. Is it font bold? And then we'll change this to class equals font zinc or text zinc like 100. If I could type class right. Oh, that's not good. 500. 700. That looks pretty good. I want to actually record this quick. Put that there. I need to make this tinier. Yeah, here we go. Grab this, throw that there. And I want to come over here, do something like this. And then record. And just do that as a small sample. How do I stop recording? Send this messages over here. Why can't I? I'm gonna have to re-record that. That's so annoying. Apple just dropped the ball so hard. That's incredibly annoying. It didn't actually send the video I recorded. So I have to re-record it, which is super annoying. I'll just take it from right there, something like that. Drag this down to here. And then we'll record this. Oh, we gotta fix that. That's not right. All right, can't send that one to the client. So the mobile menu is broken as fuck. We'll just send a screenshot. Something like this. Or we'll just do this. And we'll say enter. Show these things. Yeah, that's what we'll show. Because they haven't seen the redesign of the theme yet, so I want to send that to them. Let's see here. Desktop screen recording this morning at 9:38. Yes. And building out the landing dashboard for clients. Nice. Perfect. Okay. So let's get this back full screen on the right, get our terminal back. Let me check this Slack message, make sure that's not anything important. Cool, we're good there. All right, let's wire up this actual component now. So our data is actually going to be slightly different. Hold on, Justine just texted me now. My goodness. Okay. So this data actually needs to be a goal metric needs to be more like something like this, right? Which that breaks down here, which is fine. We'll say this is going to be, let's just say this is going to be type period. This will be month or quarter or year to date. And this will be a period. Now we can say this is going to be a period. Then we have this error down here where we will get dialed and then period. In fact, yeah, we should rename this the period. And then down here, this should actually work. Shouldn't it? I feel like that should work. Dialed is a goal metric, which goal metric has month, quarter, year to date. So right, dialed should have, whoops, I have to go after the destructure. Dialed dot, yeah. So I should be able to do let underscore equals dialed, and we should be able to index into that by period. So then why is this upside down here? Oh, because I fucked up these props. Right. Can I do something like that? Goal actual number. Yeah, that actually fixed it. Great. And then we can come back over here. Let's actually undo. And we know the thing that we have to fix it is this goal metric, and just index in by the period type, and yeah. Right, that needs to be period. That needs to be period. And then we need to go to page, and these are incorrect. So we can record a macro. So let's do QQ, and we'll find the semicolon, and we'll come in and we'll say, in fact, at this point, we should probably just query the data, like for realsies. Well, this will be year to date. Are we feeling lucky about that macro running? Not at all. So let's just copy and paste this to get some. Why didn't that work? So be reached. And then this will be calls scheduled. I don't know why that's not formatting. Yoink that. This will be appointments made. And finally, this will be yoink appointments kept. And then we'll work on querying this data from our database, because we do actually have this. All right, great. He's 1.5 garbage pen at 12:30. Okay. All right, we can delete this over here. All right, we have data, so let's figure out how we're gonna actually fetch this data now. So we need a plus page.server.ts, and we're gonna come in here, and it's gonna be export function load, which is going to be a page load, page server load. And this is going to get an event. And this should not be a function, this should be a const because we have to do a arrow function. And that should have, yeah. So in here, we want to, what does our database schema look like again for this? We have a assessment performance report. We have a row. How do we want to do that? Maybe we just keep mocking out the dashboard for now. And I'll have to meet with the client to figure out what data would actually be useful here, or how they want it displayed. Yeah, I think we'll do that. It's not worth spending time page that's Svelte, outreach card. Let's go and make this rounded yet. Should be rounded here. Yeah, it looks better. That's not what we wanted. This should be class equals rounded. Rounded full. Ah. Overflow auto. Lol. Beautiful. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I don't really like it centered. I had it centered earlier and I don't think it looked that great. I kind of like it separated apart. We do need to fix the mobile styling. We have 8 minutes left. Let's see if we can fix the sidebar, because that's going to be an annoying thing to fix, and I'd rather not think about it again. So that's just completely borked. I don't know what this is supposed to be doing here. Let's go look at the ShadCN example. We took number 7. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to do. And what did we fuck up that? Now keep it like just add item center to title. The icons look higher than the title. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I see. Items center. There we go. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Sorry about that. Good point. Okay, so next, this stupid. This like isn't even doing. How did I break this thing so bad? So it's got like that overlay. Sidebar root. Do the sidebar group. I don't think we need nav main. Should be app sidebar. All right, this is where we start here. Bind ref classful font title text white. Do we think it's this guy? This probably isn't going to make a huge difference, but whoops. So that just automatically just nukes. I don't think it's this file. Sidebar 7 page. Let's look at the page. Sidebar inset. Is that where we're screwed up? Metrics card. No, this would be, it's the layout under main. Layout.svelte, yeah, it's this one. Flex, header, 16, transition, sidebar trigger, separator orientation is vertical. H4. I don't think I changed any of this. This like all looks the same. Sidebar wrapper, H12. All right, DevTools it is. So this thing should still have its background color, right? That's like the overlay thing in the back. This should have sure transition padding border right gap, that's fine. Height z index, we might have to bump the z index. Like this looks like it comes out the right bit, but the background is getting nuked. Does this have an ID on it? It's, I don't know what that is. Sidebar, provider. It feels like it's this one, right? Like if I throw an ID on here, let's see if this, we'll just throw Dylan. ID, so that's not that. Is that even in here, I wonder? Div. Header. All right, so we can work backwards from the header, right? So we know the header's there. I would have expected this to be... Actually, let's see. Where does that flex H full? That's definitely from me. Background, sidebar. Okay, right here is that. Is mobile. Here we go. We got is mobile. It's interesting that the class isn't being copied down to this. So if collapsible equals none, it's not that, is mobile, we're not falling into there, else we fall into this div. We get the glass classes. All right, what does this have for props? Variant, sidebar, off canvas, rest props with element ref, nothing, 5.0. Okay, so we just need to come in here, background sidebar, and text sidebar foreground. Like, what if we make this just like background red, 500, 400, sure. Okay, that's what we wanted to change. Cool. All right, so let's come down here. This will be background, brand dark. Yep, and then is text. This is gonna be text. I wonder if we can just get rid of that. No. We'll say this is gonna be delete to space. This will be just text white. Is that the color it is when it's unexpanded? I'm assuming that's just white. Yeah. Okay. And then this freaking border thing right there. Where do we think that border bar is? Style, sidebar width, mobile, content, sidebar, and button hidden, text white, brand dark. Where are you from, sir? It's gotta have like a border right somewhere, right? That's gotta be what's happening. I don't see it. Yeah, so it does have a border right. It has border color right there. It has to be in this hodgepodge of classes, which is going to be probably in this. And sheet primitive root. This is very good. How do I target that thing? So if we go back, that's that. It has to be this thing. So if we do, let's just say we do border R, let's just do red 500, right? Okay, we got that targeted. Great. So, we need to just find like a color to apply that. Can I darken, background blend, darken. I gotta bounce in a minute, but I want to get this fixed. Tailwind. And let's go ahead and look for darken. Mix blend, sure. Is this what we want? Can I do mix? Can I apply this to a border though? Border R. Brand dark. I mean, we could do like zinc and make it real heavy, like 950 or something. That's too heavy. Let's make it 700. That's not terrible. 800. Ooh. Do we like the darker or do we like the lighter? Kind of like the darker. Add some depth. That's sick. Can I collapse this on mobile? Am I missing something? So I don't think we're quite there yet. Why doesn't it go away when I click? How did I break that? Ah! All right, we'll fix that tomorrow, but we're getting closer. It's looking pretty good. All right, y'all. Let's find somebody to raid, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Study time. Oh, camel. Not even a question. See you guys. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate y'all. Have a lovely Thursday.